Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm back with a commentary that I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm actually splitting it into two parts because it's such an in-depth commentary, but today we're going to be talking about Nexon's marketing strategy, part 1. So diving right in, a lot of us hate Nexon's marketing, but as a company looking to earn a profit, they do a really good job. I'm just going to tell you guys how they do it and what we see and perceive, and yes, this is going to include how guns get nerfed the real way and what actually happens. So going on in, as many of us know, their model revolves around microtransactions, or what we call NX. You buy stuff inside a game and they make money from it. Now, because they have such a large user base and the game is extremely competitive, people will naturally do anything to win or gain an edge. Now, no one's going to argue that Common Arms is a pay-to-win game, because it is. Nexon even removed the banner saying how this would never happen from their website. So much for that idea. However, players have one issue with this. We pay for guns and then they get nerfed. Now, from the game designer's perspective, there's a fair amount of balancing going on. That's natural because the game designers will not ever see the gun used on a large scale before the release. Part of the pre-release sales is to see how people will use the gun, since not many people will buy it right off the bat. This is part of the reason I don't do reviews on preview sales, because the guns get nerfed. After seeing how it's used on a small scale, they alter the gun and release it for the shop, you know. This is usually not the game-breaking part of the nerf, and many times it's almost unnoticed. This is simply because the tweaks are decimal-sized changes, not something to make the gun a whole new thing, you know. So, we have our grumbles, the marketing reason for nerf. This is the biggest problem that comes with the whole nerfing system. The most famous of these nerfs are the TPG-1 series, the what I'm calling New Age SMG series releases, the KNT-JNG nerfs. Those are the biggest ones. Also, a runner-up is the Micro Uzi. Now, there are several ways to get a gun nerfed. I recently went over how reticle spread and damage drop-off works in my Mathematics Part 2 video, as well as my Part 1 video way back when. These are the two most noticeable nerfs, and the ones that people gripe about the most, just kind of a thing. Many people will notice when a gun gets weaker, but in fact, all Nexon did was change the damage drop-off, not the actual stat. The only recorded one where they actually had to change the stat was the mag pull, and actually the stat went up, not down. Therefore, they could not be liable for any changes to the statistics of the gun without stating so. An example of this is the TPG series, where the TPG Pro had a ton of damage drop-off added on, making it less effective at longer ranges. This happened about a year after release, which was very strange because there had been plenty of time to balance, so balancing was obviously not the reason it got nerfed. However, that was also right before the TPG-1 Master came out, and as we know, the TPG-1 Master has fantastic damage drop-off, and if the TPG-1 Pro had that same damage drop-off, then of course, why would you get the Masters except a few people who wanted the silencer? But another example is the Micro Uzi, same deal, that with the whole Micro Uzi metal, etc., all that stuff. On the other hand, there are also spread nerfs. For those of you who watched the math video, they simply decrease the size and length of a spread cone, making the bullets spread larger than the reticle size. An example of this is the SMG series releases in many sniper rifles throughout the history of combat arms. Usually, SMGs lean toward the damage drop-off nerfs, but several, such as the M249 Para, underwent spread nerfs. This is also true of the M416 series, where it appeared that they gained more recoil, but in fact the spread cone was simply shortened. The height was decreased. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the commentary. Part 2 will be coming very shortly. I highly suggest you guys check out the mathematics videos I posted in the tactics playlist. They will make this a lot clearer. Other than that, have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Shadowlance out.